everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can see with the title, we're doing a bit of a chit chat, get ready with me. I decided to sit down and do my makeup on camera today for just going out and about, and when I started I had no idea what I was going to do, but actually I'm really happy with how my makeup looks on the whole. There's a few little issues but we'll talk about those as we kind of go through the video. Before you watch any more, please do subscribe. It melts my heart with joy when I get new subscribers. And also come and follow my Instagram. My name will be up on screen. It's just Makemeupmissa as well. And let's just jump into me looking really ugly with no makeup on and then turning into this solid 4 out of 10. I'm joking, I'm at least a 5. 5? 4.5? Feels so weird to me. I don't think I ever film without doing like one eye first, but I thought today I would just do a really kind of natural, actual getting ready because that's what I'm doing. So let's do it. My first step is brows. I do my brows off camera because they take me about 10 years and I also hate the process of doing brows. So if you want to see my brow routine, I have a video up already. So I'm just gonna pat concealer all over my lids. And I also take it over the bridge of my nose because I find that when I then come to put like foundation on, it's just easier. And I'm not even going to set it with powder because that's the new rage, and actually it does work so much better than when you set it with powder. Like the shadows just like pop. I think I'm going to use my Nabla Dreamy palette today. I was going to do a look that I did yesterday that I got quite a few requests on, but actually I don't really like doing the same thing like a few days in a row. Like I just don't really feel like inspired or like excited by it, so I want to do something a bit different. So I'll do the kind of same shape and I'll still add a wing and things, but I'm going to do it with a different palette and therefore different colours.
So first of all, I'm
going to go in with the shade Senorita, which is that kind of love letter-esque shade, and just pop that outer corner to inner corner in a like arc shape that I do. I'm not actually sure what I'm doing, that's the thing, but this is always a good base to start for me. I want to do a wing though, because yesterday I did a wing, and whenever I like saw my eyes like in a mirror or whatever, I just thought my eyes looked so much better because like the wing really pulled them up and I just liked it. And I don't mind taking it down a little bit lower because when I do my wing, I like my shadows to be connected to the wing and not like above it. So I tend to like drag my shadows lower. There we go, looking good. Yeah. Now I'm going to take this as a Morphe brush actually, and I'm going to dip into Sistina. If you don't have this palette, I really recommend it. I love this palette so much and I cannot wait for their next one. They've like just released all the images for it and it looks so nice. I feel like I'm missing a slightly lighter shade from that palette for putting above that pink that I put on, so I'm just going to find a different pink. I'm just going to dip into my colour drain into the shade Princess because that's lighter, and put that where the pink's starting to meet my base just to blend it a bit better. I'm going back into that original Senorita shade and I'm going to make sure I've got no harsh lines. I do quite like when I have no idea where a look's going and I'm just like playing and messing about. Although often when I do this, which is why I never do it on camera, is because I don't like how it turns out. So I'm always like, and end up wiping it off probably 2 or 3 times before I settle on a look that I'm happy with. Just gonna make my outer crease a bit darker using the shade Dogma. Because I think I'm gonna do like a half cut crease and then a wing. Actually, I'm sure that's what I'm gonna do. This look is getting really dark really fast. I've just been spending a little bit more time blending out my crease, and yeah, it's way more dramatic than I meant it to be thus far. I mean, I'm not surprised, it is me. There we go. So now I'm gonna cut my crease because I think that's the kind of look I want to go for. So I'm just taking some concealer, you know the drill, my Makeup Forever concealer palette. And I'm just gonna cut my crease. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let me do my other one off camera and then I'll be back and we'll decide like what we're gonna fill it in with and stuff, because I need to concentrate to make sure it matches. 2 seconds. Actually, I think I might just finish off this eye and then do that eye like finished off camera. I think on my lid, I'm gonna keep it matte and I'm gonna use the shade Lullaby, which is this like light purple, and just see how it looks. It might not be, oh, it's really dark on top of the concealer. That's not gonna work because it's so dark. I mean, I'm continuing to pat it on, but there's almost no point cutting my crease with a shade that dark, is there? Well, I've just put it all over anyway because I made a mistake and just committed to it. I just don't know what other shade I could use from this palette. Right, that'll work. At the beginning of my eye, I'm going to go in the shade Vanitas, which is this light pink. But I'm going to actually spray my brush with water because I want it to be bright. It needs to be bright at this point. This is why I don't do casual makeup application, because I need hours to like plan things out, or this happens. It's much brighter, but it's now not sticking on that area for some reason. Like it's going on, but this patch here, it's not sticking. I'm going to try and lay down a base of metallic liquid eyeshadow on that front half because it's just not sticking for some reason there. So this is the Technic Metallics eyeshadow cream. This is in the shade Halo. And I'm going to try and cover up that area. And then I'll just go over it with eyeshadow. So that shade's like really pretty on its own. I'm now debating whether or not to even go over that with eyeshadow. Just gonna start to blend this edge into that cut crease, and then I'll decide what we're doing about the lid because it's not wanting to play ball with me today. I think I am gonna try and add the shade Immaculate over the front of this because it's my favorite shade in the palette actually. I definitely love how bright that is. I mean, it's really in your face, like metallic against the matte shadows that I've put down. Just itching my nose. I'm gonna throw on my wing just now, because I'm pretty happy with that overall. I might add a touch more purple just to that blend actually, just beforehand. I'm gonna use the BAM Schwing liner. I love this one a lot. Am I gonna be able to do wing liner on camera? Probably not. That's a pretty good rough shape. I'm just gonna clean up underneath it and then I can see what else I need to do. There we go, a wing. I never do wings. I'm just gonna do this on the other eye and then we can move on to skin and forget about this terrible experience. Okay, I'm back. My eyes don't really match. They kind of match, but my wings are at different levels and that's okay. But look, I have an actual beauty blender. I feel so fancy. So let's put some foundation on because that's going to make us feel better. First of all, I am going to prime my skin. I did moisturize a while ago before I put any makeup on, but I don't know, because I'm using my retinol now every day or every second day, I do feel like my skin's dry, especially here and a little bit here as well. So I'm going to go in with my Studio 10 Glow to Go because this is like a glowing primer, but it's also like a bit of a moisturizer and it's just quite a nice product. So I'm just going to smear this all over my face quite liberally. It's really nice. It's got a really nice glow to it, as you can see. Look at that. This is really nice if you're not wearing makeup and just putting it all over your skin so you've got like a kind of natural glow. And if you're not wearing makeup but you want to wear a little bit of makeup, liquid product is the way to go as opposed to powder products. I want to use a foundation today that I've not used in a while, so I'm just gonna have a rake through my drawers and see what catches my eye, what really tickles my pickle, you know? So I want a bit of coverage, but I also want glow. Like I want my skin to be glowing. It's fairly sunny outside and I think as this like weather's getting nicer, I'm enjoying having glow to my skin. So I'm actually gonna mix my Revolution Pro foundation drops. I have done a review on this, I'll link it up here if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm gonna mix it with my Max Factor Lasting Performance in 100 Fair because I love this foundation. And this is very much on its last legs of having almost nothing left in it. So I want to finish this up so I can repurchase a new one because it's never spoken about and it's really nice. Give me a bit more, just a bit more, that's all you have to do. I know you're dying. I posted a big post on Mrs. Gloss yesterday of like my makeup collection in storage, and someone asked me how do you ever, isn't most of your makeup off because you have so much, and they were speaking about my foundations and I was like, you'd actually be really surprised at how much of my makeup I actually do finish and hit pan on and finish, you know. I really do finish so much makeup in my collection, like most of my ABH palettes, including Subculture. Am I putting on way too much foundation? Probably. Including like Subculture, Prism, especially Modern Renaissance. Not so much Soft Glam yet, although I've hit pan on one of the shades. Yeah, I hit pan on all my eyeshadows. I hit pan on most of my bronzers, contours, never blushes. And foundations, I finish regularly. I am regularly repurchasing foundations, honestly. Just gonna use my Revolution Pro one under my eyes because I absolutely love this concealer. People say it creases really badly on them, and I can imagine that because it's quite a thick formula, but actually I feel like on me, as long as I set it with powder, then it's absolutely fine, and I love the coverage so much. I'm just going to quickly throw some powder on, and then we can move into more exciting things like bronzer. So I'm suitably mattified, and now I want to add some definition to my potato face because it's just like face, neck, nothing else. So I'm going to throw it back to a product that I haven't used in ages but love, and it's the Bourjois, don't know if that's how you pronounce it, bronzing powder. And you can see I've used a lot of this. I really liked it. I used this a lot, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and I loved it. I will say nowadays I seem to go for a bit more of a darker bronzer, but actually that's really nice. Blends out really well. It's another brand that I just don't really get excited about. I never really visit their counter. Their like stands in Boots or Superdrug. I remember I used to always lust after their little pot blushers, but I always thought they were quite expensive, and so I never ever bought them. But I always thought they were really pretty. That's just added quite a subtle bronze to the old skin. Just a little satin, you know. Let us join together and chisel the cheekbones. What do I never use? Right, I never use this. This is my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is turning into products that I never use, but it's not really. So I'm going to use the, I think it's actually a bronzer shade. No, it's a contour palette. It's just quite a warm toned contour on my skin, but actually it is giving me definition, so I like it. So I'll just finish off my under eyes while we're at this stage. I'll just run a bunch of these shades underneath my lash line. You know the drill, I never really know what I'm doing when it comes to my lower lash line for some reason. I think it's because I've got quite deep, not wrinkles, but creases under my eyes, that it can be quite hard to get my lower lash line right. That's alright. Might just deepen out the outer corner a little bit more. Mouth wide open, shows that you're doing makeup. Then in my waterline, I'm going to use this Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in Keep On Sapphire. And it is such a lovely blue eyeliner, so I'm just going to throw that in my waterline. I think it's a nice difference to all the pinks that I've used around my eyes. And this eyeliner will not budge once you have it on. See the difference? It's obviously deepened it up, but I also think it makes my blue eyes pop a little bit more, although today I have green eyes. So I'm just going to throw my lashes on. Now, my favourite lashes right now are the xoxo Dubai lashes, and I've just gone and cleaned a pair that I've got, the only pair that I've got, and I broke it in half. So I thought what I might try and do is put it on under my lashes. I really like that look because you can't tell you've got lashes on, but the only thing is it's quite fiddly. So I've just cut it in half, and now I'm just going to stick it on under my lashes. So I've put glue along the top. I'm just popping it on And I'm just gonna clamp them. Yeah, so that's it, like, applied pretty much perfectly first time. That's odd. Don't know if you can even see that, maybe better from the side. So I've obviously got the lash on, but it's underneath and it's poking me in the eye. It's quite a case of like practicing putting it on under your lashes, because when I first did it I stuck it like too close to my eyeball so that it was like poking my eye and hurting. But it's a really good way of putting on lashes if you don't want to see a lash band, or if you don't want to do winged liner and then you can't see that you're actually wearing lashes, you just have like incredible natural lashes. So that's what you do if you break your favourite lashes, just cut them up and put them on underneath. So I'll just throw on my other one and then we're almost done. I can go out and about and shop. Lashes applied somewhat successfully. That definitely takes a lot of practice, I think, but once you get it down, then it'll be fine. Obviously, that's what practice does. For my inner corner highlight, which I always forget to do, always, I'm gonna take the shade Immaculate on a big fluffy brush and just dunk it. Oh no, I've hit pan. Hit pan! Just gonna dunk that on the inner corner. That's pretty. I'm just gonna nip off camera now and apply my highlight because I need to do like a video for just my look, so I'm just gonna include it like while I'm doing my makeup right now and then kill two birds with one stone, and then I'll come back and we will do our lips. But I'll just show you what highlight I'm gonna use just so you know. I'm just gonna do like a lip swatch and highlight swatch video for the Just My Look channel, but I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in Grace. This is so bright. You see, when I first saw it in the pan, I wasn't that enamoured by it because it looks quite dull, but actually when you swatch it, it's super, super bright. And so I'm looking forward to it. So I'll just go and do that quickly. So I'll come back with highlight on and be done, because this video is probably too long already. I actually just did a lip swatch video as part of the video, and I put on, this is Gerard Cosmetics Coachella. It's beautiful. It's maybe a bit bright for the eye look that I've done today, but you know what? I just feel like being dangerous. I feel like being fruity and not caring. So I'm just gonna go with this lip, this lip with this look. There we have it then, that is my finished look from today's video. The only thing I want to point out to you in terms of the products that I'm wearing, oh, and I think I told you that I'm wearing the Star Powder as my highlight and it's gorgeous, is if I zoom you in, probably see that Technic eyeshadow, not so much on this eye, but on this eye is totally cracked. But apart from that cracking, I really do love how my makeup came out today. I think my base looks... Why is it so dark? Hold on, let me get rid of this backdrop. Professional on this channel. Go away. Go away. You can still see it. I'm back. Yeah, I completely forgot that wasn't part of this video. But anyway, I really love how my makeup came out today. I think my base looks flawless, if I do say so myself. And this is definitely a new favourite highlight for me, the Star Powder in Grace. I love this lip. I'm going to go out and about, I'm going to go shopping. I want to hit up Primark, I want to go to Boots, I want to go to Superdrug and get more Makeup Revolution Pro stuff. So yeah, I'm feeling good about it. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, tell me what you think of the makeup look. Also tell me what you want me to film next, tell me what products you want me to buy to do videos on. Tell me what you want to see, because I want to make videos that you want to actually see, because that makes sense. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!